Good morning, everybody, or maybe good afternoon, depending on the place where you are. As my introduced me, I'm Aimé Sanhoun from Côte d'Ivoire in West Africa. I'm a microbiologist, and I'm glad to be sharing my experience at CSRS, Centre Suisse de Recherche Scientifique en Côte d'Ivoire, with you guys. I was asked to talk a little bit about our future use facility at CSRS. And what we are going to go through will be based on these 7 points, starting from how the platform came about to the successes and challenges. We started around 2021 by a simple training because during my PhD, I wanted to look at how advanced microscopy could contribute to my thesis. So I applied to the Imaging Africa training at UTC in South Africa. From there, everything started because I had a strong mentor behind me, who is Prof. Leon, who motivated me. And then we went back at CSRS and talked about what we discovered. And from there, we start discussing with directors and see how things could happen. And luckily, in 2022, we had a donation of a scanning electron microscope from Nestle. Then all the instructors was upgraded, and we had the donation of a microscope we can see on this picture in the middle. And after that, the following equipment came also in 2023. So since 2023, we are a full research unit at CSRS. What we have as equipment, as I said, we started with bright field microscopes. Actually, currently we have 12 in our labs, and this SCM we got from Nestle, and probably in the upcoming months we could also get this open frame microscope. So sorry, yeah. Our research focus are around three pillars, going from biodiversity, plant and animal biodiversity, to agriculture, food security. And the central pillar of all of our activities at CSRS in our lab turn around health, human, animal, and environmental health. And for those who want to learn more about what we do at CSRS, you can just scan this QR code and the pink QR code and see what we do there. So it is bilingual, so English and French, so you can choose easily what suits to you. And at CSRS, we contribute a lot on the F domain, and one of our success is about lymphatic filariasis, because we contribute on changing how the World Health Organization tackle this disease. So that blue QR could direct you straight to that publication, and you can see what we did. Our users are mainly researchers coming from public universities. We have around 9 now. A new one has opened in October, but we have around 9 universities. You can see in this map of Côte d'Ivoire, and researchers from research centers too, like Institut Pasteur in Côte d'Ivoire, INSP, which is our Institute of Public Health. And we also collaborate with industries, mainly those who deal with research and development. We are not only focused on research, we also conduct awareness, and one of our past activities was awareness activity with high school students. You can see on the bottom right. Our pay and pay model, this is where we struggle a lot because CSRS is a non-profit organization. So we needed to find the way to fund our activities without having difficulties with our leaders. So our pricing structure is based on the type of users. So our prices differ if you are a student, if you are another type of academia, if you are an industry. Also, the type of instruments you want to work with. If it is a bright field, you have a price. If it is the SEM, you have another price. And also this type of sample, if the user is not coming to work himself and send the sample. So, and all of these prices are also subjected to if you are a contributor to CSRS Life, because, for example, some of our projects as CSRS are contributing to the daily life of the institute. And for these projects, we don't make the same price like those who don't contribute or someone coming from outside. And also for those coming from outside, our partners, we see if you have a memorandum of agreement with CSRS so that you have half price compared to those who don't have a memorandum of understanding or agreement with us. And depending on how or you are a contributor or a partner, you can face also bench fees, which is around 114 euros per month. And also regions if it is not the type of regions we deal with daily, or if it's too much, if expensive. So on the right, you have the partners we deal with between 2023 and 2024, and with them we were able to work on almost 500 samples. And all of what I said previously about our pricing structure is inside a business plan. So to start everything, we were asked to provide a business plan. So I did it with the consent of my directors. And at the right, you have prices of our services going from around 40 euros for analysis to 100 euros per sample, and for services from 38 to almost 300 euros. So as I said, we also provide services like training if someone came and want to be trained on something especially, or we deliver also courses. So we have a price also. And if the user come and want to work himself, because some of them come and because of the confidentiality of their results or what they are working on, they don't want anyone else touch their samples, so they come and work themselves. But we have an agreement to keep their to share the results. But for us, it is confidential, so we keep it like a secret. Maintenance and management. My daily work is to inspect all the instruments, especially the SEM. I'm I'm the responsible of that SCM. So daily, I inspect that instrument. I also have a remote assistant from SPS, which is the company from South Africa who help us maintain this instrument. And with SPS, we plan an annual maintenance. So every year they come, depending on what we report, they come and do the maintenance because we don't have local expertise. This is our big challenge. And one of my goals, expecting that in the upcoming years, I can find an opportunity to train someone who can be based in Côte d'Ivoire and manage such instruments. Administration and logistics, we will focus on our booking system, which is based on two ways. We have 7 labs at CSRS dealing with various topics. So the user could pass by the labs, then the labs send us his request or her request, then we work on that. Or the user can go online and go through our booking system, then send us the information we need about the type of instrument you want to use, the start and end dates, the user's himself info, the protocol for us to see what he plan to do if we need to update, and if he need assistance, and the billing source. Or he can just email. If he don't go online on the booking platform, he can email us at that address, and it is an email coming to this address is shared with 5 persons, so we are sure that no one can be left behind. And after that, the user go through administrative requirements for him, then and make the payments so that he can have the permission to access the lab. And the first thing we do for every user, even if it is an old user, someone coming again in our lab, is to start by the biosafety rules. So the person go through all the biosafety safety rules before even starting everything in our labs. This is the basic thing we do. The user training. We have local opportunities with our partners for training. So INSP, Institut Pasteur, University Nangarbourgois, where I'm coming from, and also the biggest university in Côte d'Ivoire, Université Félix Houphouët-Boigny. So we have a local network. We share training, and all our workers, students, academia personnel, technical personnel are trained together when us are training to deliver. We also get benefit from the African networks, starting with ABIC, and you can see at your right, one of the workshop of the online workshop that was done, and some of our colleagues took part of this workshop. And also support from the international networks. France Bioimaging, one of our colleagues even gets a stay in Bordeaux for her work through that collaboration. Global Bioimaging, myself, I benefit from a shadowing stay at Janilia with Prof. Leon and Vero Bioimaging. Successes and challenges. Starting with the challenges, we have in Côte d'Ivoire 7 main challenges. Since I'm in this domain, 7 key challenges, but we can resume all of these 7 to just with first one: the lack of equipment, expertise, training, and data. And I think it is a challenge we can share with quite all of the African countries. The majority of the African countries are sharing this challenge. And if you look at the map at your right, Côte d'Ivoire is the country in green in West Africa. And you can see all of these dots are where the instruments are located in Africa. You can speaking country. All of the over French-speaking countries, we are 9 in West Africa. All of the 9 over French-speaking countries are lacking instruments, are facing quite the same challenges. And it's like Côte d'Ivoire and Senegal are only the one countries which can propose instrument to the users. So for us, it is key to get support from you guys so that we can build a more stronger network for all our neighbors, Burkina Faso, Togo, Benin, Mali, up to Mauritania, even Senegal, because we have Institut Pasteur in Senegal and another Institut Pasteur in Côte d'Ivoire, so that we can share our experience, we can share instruments, we can share things within a strong network. We also have a good collaboration with Ghana. We've invested for Ghana, WAGBIP, and because we do all of these things because our vision is to build a strong and technical and networking platform for all the 9 Francophone countries in West Africa. This is very, very important for me. I'm currently discussing with Karen to see how we can have an annual training for all of these guys. Our objective is to make awareness, sensitize people on how microscopy imaging can contribute to their work, because as you can see in the challenges, some of our researchers don't even know how imaging can contribute to their own work. So we need to make a lot of awareness, train people, then facilitate access to instruments. Our successes, I think the number of sample we have deal with our partners is one of our success, because we didn't expect that collaboration at the beginning. And currently, we are satisfied about our network, which is growing. We are collaborating with ABIC, with Karen on the grant funded by Wellcome Trust, and we hope that this grant will be funded again so that we can go deeper on what we are doing currently. The pricing for us is quite good, but it's still high. And we also welcome major events. So last year, we were the first country to bring the ABIC community meeting out of South Africa. And I'm grateful to all of the guys who participated. And next year, we got an invitation from Wambian, the West African microscopy bioimaging network, and they are coming for a training on fluorescence microscopy at INSP. So we will be taking part of this training. For those who are interested, you can just go through the QR code and register. And we are still looking also for funds to have external attendees, because for currently we are focused on Ivorian only, because we don't have enough money to bring someone from outside. So we want to have a participant coming from outside the country, so that for those who can support us, you are welcome to gave us some money so that we can have 5 or 6 persons coming from outside for the diversity. So this is what I have, and thank you for having me.